behind bars, an alarming incident at Sternwell Prison. It's difficult to have a snack in a game where I've got to read everything out loud. And to not talk with my mouth full. When you don't have the backstory of the first game, interesting. Talk with your mouth full. I can't do it. I die. No Gamba. Cells. Number 26, Pakenham, Utley, Beswick, Blythe, whoever was in 28. No gambling, no tobacco, no cell decorations without an officer's permission. Henry. It's absurd that the cell numbers run from left to right in some hallways and right to left in others. When you install the new signs above the doors, please pick a direction and stick to it. Okay. So that gives us an idea about the cell. Flowers for inner growth. A weird polka dot mug. A Harmony Foundation. Cartoon fun with Alfred Beasley. Why does that name sound familiar? I'm number 4. Which one are you? I'll let you choose, and I'll have my snack. Lewis Torch coded message. Three is a good one. Who up playing with they worm? So it's got... I don't even know if there's a code to this or if it's just nothing. Well, not nothing, but... Awareness. Splitting space. End of soul. I can hear you. Naughty, naughty. Playing with they worm. Worm. You like the emote I made for Jamalki? Do you see that yet, Disco? It's actually vile. It's vile. It is vile. I was gonna make it spit dirt out of the end of it, but I figured that would be too far. So instead, it just becomes more and more erect until it sort of explodes. Yeah. Did I look at this all the way yet? I did. So we've got a note here. My dear friend, may not have heard the sad news that our mutual hero, the artist Alfred Beasley, passed away on 2/8/1973. I hope the prison officers will allow you to hang this poster inside your cell. May we continue to find meaning in his drawings for many years to come. I know you will grieve for Alfred, as will I. As a spiritual man, I believe the key to escaping our torment lies in remembering the date of our loved one's death and celebrating his life each passing year. Whatever comes from this, we must voice aloud our deepest feelings without fear or shame. So this seems like it was like... Yeah, the Rat Boy emotes are good too. This seems like it was like, a prison break. Where the drawings would tell how to escape. Key to escaping our torment. Remember the date of our loved one's death. So he passed away on 2/8/28. And to voice aloud. So 28 and 28 are relevant. And then there's just like a bunch of stuff under the desk in like a hidden drawer. Clay. Abstract sculpture made of wire. One made of paper and one made of clay. And then we've got glue and a pair of scissors. And then we've got the poster with all of the silly things on it. 28. Worm Man. Splitting space. End of soul and awareness. And that's what he made on here, right? Splitting soul. Or splitting space, end of soul. A barred window. Number 6 and a weird circle thing. A pouch of tobacco in another weird polka dot mug. An unsubtle escape letter. He maybe should not have bolded stuff. So a polka dot blanket, sheets. And while working in the laundry room, I heard that Kempton is organizing another poker game. Buy-in is one full tobacco pouch. Find out how he always wins no matter what he's betting could be useful. Overheard Sainsbury delivering something next door. Can he be bought too? Surely it wasn't a hacksaw, was it? It sure has sounded like the past few nights, but from what I've been able to hear over the blasted soap opera. Okay. Not that one, you muppet! Start at the cell at the end of the hall. I want all these cells turned over methodically. From the Mamuseum Eel Club. And a gun. Yes, sir, Mr. Kendo. Sorry, Mr. Smith told me to begin at the number 28, but you're the boss. Another gun. So they said sometimes it goes from left to right and sometimes it goes from right to left. So if he started at the wrong one... Dearest Julia, I'm enjoying my new job tremendously. It's so rewarding helping the men better themselves. In particular, I've been helping one inmate nurture his talent for abstract art. One of his early sculptures explored the fabric of the universe, using nothing but paper. Quite virtuoso, eh? I like to think I played my part, as I was able to find everything he needed at my local craft shop. More recently, the same inmate explained to me he needed to precisely prune one of his sculptures, capture the fragility of human spirit. What a visionary. Once again, I managed to find just the tool he needed, this time in the prison storage room. My superiors do not seem to see men like him or just misunderstood. Especially our commanding officer, Patrick, who treats them and us terribly. I hope I never become like that, no matter how far up the ranks I eventually climb. Percy. Percy? The pin looks like the same in the leftmost stall. A doggy? Yeah, it does. So, he's saying not that one, the one at the end of the hall. So this must be cell 28, which is also crossed out. And is next to... This is what the floor plan looks like. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these rooms. Up here. A television, 9 p.m. Love, Lust, and the Laundromat. Okay, a secret message. And then cigars and a pack of marked playing cards. So that's how he was doing his cheating. Oh shit. And then we've got Jeremy's got a honker. Wait. Oh. Jeremy's got a honker. And we can see into this office. The Peel Club. So it's a soccer team. Or whatever Peel is. Tear off of a raffle number for a chance to win tickets. And some guys. I can't trust any two of you idiots to guard the whole block by yourselves after 9 p.m. When the movie was on, I guess. From today, November 15th, you will all be working the graveyard shift every night. And get your ears tested. How you didn't hear anything is beyond me. The guy was saying there was a hacksaw maybe, but he couldn't hear it over the soap opera maybe.
Plain cut says just the pliers and some wire cutters should be enough to fix it. Even this tiny toolkit should have those.
He's got a visitor pass for Henry Wakefield for maintenance contract work. A spool of wire. The Sternwall prison, which is missing maybe some scissors of two kinds, or like a spatula as well. C Sharpie, thanks for the 11 months. Healers football and Irish. I see. And a pair of pliers. So the pliers were probably from this spot and the scissors from this spot, maybe. And I bet you if there's scissors in here... Oh, I was gonna say I bet they have a green handle, but they don't. Oh, there's another one there. Okay, we did look at that. The cells. And we've got names. Names and cells. And the mystery man. There's a grate with a blunt hacksaw blade, which looks to have fallen out of a drain pipe, where you can see this window, which is covered by the football flag, where the bars have been cut. Kappa, thank you for the 16 months.
Not so tough now, eh? Utley, you big girl's blouse.
A handgun and an assault rifle. A woof! A woof!
Clovis the doggy. Talk on me again without a gun in your hand, Screw. See what happens.
What do you call him? Utley. This one is Utley. Utley something. And this guy was Henry Wakefield. Henry Wakefield. And then we can find the rest of the prisoner's name on the list.
How dare he not inform me of his plans? That idiot's dug his own grave. When I get out, I'll put him 6 feet under.
He's got a double-headed coin as well. Look at the graphics on that. Big girl's blouse looks like you got a new nickname, eh, neighbor? So this guy is the neighbor to the other guy. So if can I move them? No. But if I put him next to his neighbor, who's the blouseman. Why Sips here? Actually Sips, dude. Literally actually Sips. Dowie? Your boss? Dowie? Your boss? There he is, dude! That's the guy! Prison architect. There he is. Brrr. And I love chocolate milk, he's saying. Just one more year and that'll be me. What would he say? Ya bitch. Ya big bitch. Free as a bird. The torment is nearly over. You son of a bitch. What he would say. His note says, I love chocolate milk. I trust that this will help you to forget whatever you think you heard. As an extra insurance, I have a small request. I need you to get me something from your work. We can discuss it during the next exercise hour. So this guy has a double-sided coin. So I think it's safe to say that he is also the gambling man that has, like, a set of cards. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So he said to start with 28. So that would be 26, 27, 28. But that's wrong. So it must go the other direction. 26, 27, 28. But it would be 26, 20... 29, 30... 26, 27... Tell me to begin with number 28. Start at the end of the hall. Run from left to right in some hallways, right to left in the other. Okay. My confusion. So if this is at the end of the hall next to the window, and he's assuming this is 28, I'm confused because then 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, or 26, 27, 28. Thank you for the haunt and also for the bits, both at the same time, resulting in someone going huh and then farting, which was great. Thank you so much. Okay. And the mystery person would be 28. Yeah, it must be fun to like see how people work these out. Okay. So the gambling man, I feel like the gambling man has to be in this middle room, because I can maybe assign it by what kind of stuff that they have. So this was the gambling man. And then I suppose the mystery person is the one that left, because they're not out in the yard because they escaped. These two are neighbors, so that would have to mean that one is here and one is here. So that would have to mean that this guy is here. And then we just have to figure out which of those two rooms they belong in. Pakenham, which we might be able to do from this. So if we've got this guy's Utley, then that guy might be Pakenham. So if it's Pakenham Utley, okay, we've done it. No, the neighbor was the guy that was the one getting called shirts or woman's blouse or whatever. Neighbors? So then we can also, from this, piece this together a bit. So this one's got to be Pakenham. And then we don't have their first names yet, as far as I know. Or at least I don't have them just, like, set out here for me. I'm gonna have to, like, look and see where they're from. So Pakenham and then Utley. Someone whose name has been erased. This guy. Beswick and Blythe. So Sips is Beswick. And Blythe is the mystery person, who I think we don't have on this list. And so I don't think his name is Muppet. This guy's name is Mr. Kendall. Kendall. And then his name must be first name Percy. Patrick is the commanding officer, so I assume this is Patrick Kendall. And then he hasn't said anything about that guy's name yet. So if I go downstairs, this guy says Utley. The dog's name is Clovis. If I look in the officer room again, here we go. So names and words. So we've got Jason Jason Racket something. So Jason, and I don't think we have that last name yet. Rackety. So I wonder where we'll get that from. Robert. Oh, racketeering. Lol. Oh, did I miss a spot? Oh, I did. Okay, I'll go and look for it. Oh, here it is. So we've got The polka dot sheet was used to escape over the hairy testicle barbed wire. So Robert is, I assume, this guy? Robert? Robert? Do I have a Robert on this list yet? Robert? 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 Jimmy? Arthur? And Daniel. So Daniel is this guy, Daniel Utley. And then, so either Sips is Arthur or Jimmy. And if I go look at the man again, this guy's also got something over his window, though. But his bars are still in place. If I go... Where was I going? This guy's letter again. Let's see if it says what he's in for. Hmm. Hmm? A bunch of sculptures. Polka dot mug. And polka dot sheets. Psycho Hedgehog. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Hope you had a good stream. We're playing a murder mystery word game, which is really interesting. Thank you so much. Kempton is organizing another buy-in. So this is that guy. And Sainsbury delivering something. I think that must be this guy. Sainsbury was delivering a hacksaw next door for the cutting the paper. Percy Sainsbury. And then let's see. And this person's room is Beswick's, I believe. He's got the number 6 and a pouch of tobacco, which he's going to use for the buy-in. Now let me see. And there's Beswick on here. What else have we got? 9 p.m. was Love, Lust, and a Laundromat. But the marked playing cards. I feel like there's something... Jeremy with the big honker. That's Jeremy something. Jeremy... Oh, he might be... the Kendall last name. Let me go look what the other officer said again in his note. Okay, the commanding officer is Patrick. So either... So this has to be Patrick, I think, because... the other guy is referenced. Tear off a raffle number for a chance to win tickets. And then we've either got Jimmy or Arthur. One guy for 7 years, one guy for life. Just one more year. Okay, so he's not in for life. So he would be Jimmy. Jimmy Beswick. And then we've got Jeremy something. This guy. And he's got a big honker. Okay. Is this guy addressing him? That's the hacksaw. Is there a name in this room? I don't see one. Does this guy say anything? Okay. Mr. Smith. Jeremy Smith. Woo! First try, dude. First try. Learned some Stellaris. My breeze didn't survive. Oh. Good luck, Psycho Hedgehog. I don't even think I could figure out Stellaris at all. Alright, the secret message was encoded with numbers. 281973, is that it? 281973. And could be decoded as... Oh! Worm. Worm? Worm? Worm. Okay, 8. Man. 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 Sir? If I look at... So he made a wire sculpture, a splitting of souls sculpture, end of skull, splitting space. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this a worm in a box? What's happening? Okay. We look at the letter from the guy again. Alfred Easily. Find meaning in his drawings. Remembering the date and celebrating. Voice aloud our deepest feelings without fear or shame. Awareness, end of soul, and splitting space. Why does this say, I can hear you, naughty, naughty? Oh, is that a note from this guy? Okay. Then he made this out of clay, and then there's glue and paper and scissors. Sculpture made of bone book. Find meaning in his drawings. This has got a saw on it. This has like 1 equals 1. Two. Worm. Worm. Okay, if it was 8 would be a man. 1 is a booger. Is it because it's got the same color as this? So this is... Let's see. 3 is this blue saw. So if I put saw at the end, 7 is maybe this equals sign. Okay, we're cooking. Box. Is it disguise? Disguise. And then the man is a flower. Disguise, flower. Book. 9 is another book. Disguise, flower, book. Book equals saw. Book equals saw. Disguise, flower. Disguise. How the heck did I get... Where did I get these from? Is that what he's doing? Disguise? I think he's disguising himself. Inside. Flower. Book. And then this is another book. Book equals saw. Nose, because the... Inside flower book. Inside flower book. Spine. Okay. So the guy got it from the spine of the book, which is why it's taped together again. There we go. So we've got that. And then we've got events. Blank blank. We know who that is? Who was in prison for... if we go downstairs. So the last guy is Arthur, who's in jail for murder. So... we don't have an Arthur on here. Arthur... blank, who is in prison for murder, got out of his cell through a window using a saw blade he got from... I guess it has to be from the boy, but I thought the saw is in the book. He entered the yard via a pipe, drain pipe, and breached the fence using pliers he got from blank blank. Oh, this one's from his friend Stephen Arya, I think it was. Arthur Beasley is the guy's name. Okay. He got from Percy Sainsbury. Percy Sainsbury. Finally, he climbed. Yeah. Over the wall by attaching sheets, which he got from Sips, Jimmy Beswick, Jimmy Beswick, to the blank from his blank, to the bars from his window. Okay, we've got 2 or fewer incorrect. It might be the guy's name that sent him the thing. Alfred Beasley. Alfred Beasley. Incorrect. What? Arthur... something else. And his friend's name is Stephen Aria. Arthur. Oh, is his name just on here? Blythe? Is it Blythe? Arthur Blythe? Because the cells are... Okay, let's look at the names. Pakenham is in that... all the way at the end. So then that would be Blythe. Arthur Blythe. Who was in prison for murder. Got out of his cell through a window using a saw blade. He entered the yard via a drain pipe and breached the fence using not pliers. I think it's scissors. Scissors? Using wire cutters. There we go. Yeah, I thought that that was the guy that died, but since they have the same initials, I thought that it was his name, but I think it was a reference to that. Arthur Blythe received a hacksaw blade from someone outside the prison named Stephen Aria. He used the noise from a fellow inmate's television to cover the sound of him sawing through the window bars at night when the guards were understaffed. Mamusium. Top League again. Won the Albion Peel Championship yesterday. Story inside. Police hunting a murderer who escaped yesterday, Arthur Blythe, who formerly worked at Museum of Lemurian History, serving a life sentence for fatally stabbing a colleague who caught him stealing artifact which he sold at various locations.